Hey everyone, welcome to History Forge. My name is Taylor Hamblin. Today I'm going to be reviewing all the resources that are out there already for project-based learning, especially resources that are going to help you with research maps and also adding standards to your project-based learning work. In this series about how to build a history program in your school, I'm going to give you a lot of different resources to help you with project-based learning and just helping you get collaborated with other teachers. But there's a lot of stuff that already exists, and so I want to share that with you first. So in this video, I'm going to share with you two main things. One, research maps that exist already, and all of the different ways that you can incorporate standards into your curriculum. So the first big website we're going to look at is the actual National History Day website, because they have a lot of different resources already on it that you can use. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely go to it. It's just nhd.org, as you can see on my computer here. And there's a lot of different things we can look at. I'll let you explore it yourselves. They have things for teachers, for students. They have media, a lot of other stuff. So definitely check out the website. Going into for teachers, though, if you click on that, you get a lot of teacher resources, and that's really what we want to focus on. So the biggest thing is they have NHD in the Classroom. They have a lot of hyperlinks and stuff already. If you click on, they have lesson plans, resources, they have webinars and videos. Again, they have a lot of stuff on the history or on the National History Day website already, so please definitely check that out. One of my favorite parts about the National History Day website is they actually have a lot of information for each category. So you can see on my computer, you have all the 5 categories right here. And if you scroll down, each one has a lot of different information. They even have examples from past years, and the examples tend to be the ones that won national, so they're really good. So again, National History Day's website has a lot of information already. So if you want to incorporate a project-based learning, especially National History Day model, into your curriculum, the best thing you can do, or one of the best things you can do, is go ahead and check out their website and see what they have. Now, when it comes to actually incorporating the different elements that you find with the National History Day curriculum into your current curriculum, you're going to have to make some sacrifices in certain areas. You're going to have to stop lecturing so much. Again, if you're a teacher that spends a lot of time just talking to their students, you spend 40 minutes of your 50-minute period just lecturing and having them take notes, that's not going to work anymore, because there's a lot of moments in History Day's curriculum where the students are going to have to be extremely introspective, and they need to have time to critically think, and you're going to have to give that to them during class. So in order to help you actually build this curriculum, I also want to give you some research maps. If you can see on my computer, you'll see where it says research guides and standards for project-based learning. These are the different just research guides that I found online doing my searches throughout the years. Some of them are from different states other than one that I was in, but a lot of them are very extensive. So you can see right here, there's quite a few. So if I jump into this very first one, it says National History Day, Minnesota. Minnesota's National History Day program is extremely good. They have a very committed staff at the University of Minnesota who's operating these things. And this document's 136 pages. It's a lot. So it's got everything. Like you can see from the table of contents, there's quite a bit. And they have lessons, they have ideas, they have everything you could possibly need. And really what History Forge is going to do on top of this is just give you advice and give you a few more resources. That's it. So again, if you are hoping to do National History Day or a project-based learning, I would say start here. Start with the resources that already exist, and then use this video series to just supplement. Just find ideas, listen to ideas. I'm going to give you a lot more things that are a lot more interactive, for example, than this. The curriculum maps that are on these guides, a lot of them are worksheets, and that's cool, but I'm going to give you a lot more things like discussions. I'm also going to help you build a program a lot more, whereas these worksheets and these guides are a lot more focused on actually like developing the students' projects. All right, and for my final resource, I just wanted to talk about standards for a moment. As a teacher, you are expected to put your state standards or national standards, whatever your school district makes you do. You have standards that you have to subscribe to and put into your curriculum. National History Day is extremely flexible with standards, and it can fit in pretty much any class. In fact, one of the teachers I work closely with, he incorporates National History Day into his language arts standards. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. You guys can see on my computer, I have standards for teachers. It looks right through here. So jumping into it, just looking at the first link, this is about Common Core. So scrolling down real quick, I'll pass all the directions stuff. I'll zoom in a little bit for you too. But you can kind of see that there's a lot of different ways you can connect Common Core standards into your National History Day curriculum. So they got text, relationships, main ideas, vocabulary, and they have all these different ways that you can do it, and it connects specifically to National History Day. You have different grade levels too that it connects to. So there's a lot of cool ways you could do this. I'll zoom out a little bit more so you can see more of this one. It keeps on going down, more like argument, multiple text, support. They have anchors now, so if you're using Common Core, then you're going to be able to use this document to tie to your standards. Even if you don't use Common Core, a lot of those standards are the exact same kind of standards you're going to find in your state. Like, and I worked for South Dakota for 4 years, and a lot of the standards are flexible enough where the National History Day curriculum was extremely simple to incorporate. I got more standards too. Got Common Core for literacy, writing, assessments. There's a lot more, and we're going to keep updating the website too. So this page might look a little bit different depending on when you watch this video. But the point is, standards should not be an issue. You will be able to put standards into this curriculum and justify it to your administration, your parents, your state, whoever you need to justify it to. The great thing is this program does work, and we can connect it to standards. All right, so we reviewed research maps, we reviewed standards. Hopefully you bought in. Hopefully you see that it's actually pretty simple, first of all, to put in standards, and then next, there's a lot of resources to help you. So if you're worried about just the work, I get it. It is tough being a teacher, and this is an extra thing you have to do or would like to do. We're trying to make it as simple for you as possible, so those resources are out there for you to use. Now, the last thing I want to bring up in this video is National History Day did some research, or they paid an independent organization to do research for them on whether National History Day and project-based learning actually works. And guess what? They found out it does. They have it on their map, and I'm going to show you that right now. Meant to say website, not map. So this is the website for NHD. We're on back to it, and this is just the research they have. So you can pause me and read it later, or you can just go to their website. We'll have it in the video description. And if you look through it, it's just got a bunch of information as to why NHD works. And this is a very brief report they have on their website. If you want to look more into it, they have testimonials, but like right here, it says download the report. They have like the entire like over 100-page report that you can read. That way you can actually look into it and see it for yourself. So, project-based learning does work, and it does an extremely great job. Some of this data is pretty fun because it shows you that not only do students outperform their peers in the ways that we would imagine, but even like in state testing and standardized kind of testing, NHD actually has some reason to believe that this model does make kids more prepared for a standardized test. So it's really cool to see that project-based learning is working, and we have research to prove it. We also have a lot of testimonials and empirical evidence to seem to suggest that yes, this does work. One of the biggest reasons why people don't do it, though, is because it's just a lot of work, and it's just easier to be a traditional history teacher. All right, so hopefully I gave you some reasons to like project-based learning, and hopefully you got some resources that make you more comfortable in doing it. Remember, we have standard-based grading stuff, or not standard-based grading. We have standard stuff, and we also have those curriculum maps that you can use. So use that stuff. Like, it's there for you. So the only thing that's holding you back now is just your choices. If you want to commit, look at those research models. Look at our videos too. Like, we're going to keep on like pushing out at least 1 or 2 videos a week that go into step-by-step, or like week by week at least, how to do National History Day. Reach out to History Day people. Reach out to state coordinators. Every single person has one. Every state, I should say, has one. So definitely look at those things too. All right, so that's all we're going to talk about today. Thanks again for stopping by. Check out the video description for all the resources that we talked about. Like and subscribe to videos if you want more information about what we're doing. And if you have questions and you want to ask us, feel free to leave a comment or join us on Facebook or Twitter or wherever else we're at. But other than that, have a great day. Bye.